Hey folks, welcome to another edition of MTC Stackables. My name is Michael Mukalian. I am a modern workplace technical architect here out of the Philadelphia MTC. And today we're going to talk about Microsoft Flow, specifically about trigger conditions, basically providing a expression or formula that has a flow fire. Normally when you create a flow, you can just have it run on certain kinds of events. Specifically, we're going to show you one against SharePoint. But what we can also do is trigger or provide a condition that says, only run the flow when X happens, or only run the flow when X occurs. That's today's kind of example. So let's kind of take a peek at that. So what we have here is a standard SharePoint list, nothing extra to it, just a title and pretty much that's it. And this flow here, called trigger flow, is going to run when an item is added. So if I go back here and add a couple items, let's do 2, 3. Add a couple. Once that one's added, we'll say, let's add a new one. We'll put in 4, 5, 6. And then we'll do 7, 8, 9 for good measure, right? 7, 8. Now, if we go over to the flow and I refresh my runs, you'll see the 3 that I've already run, right? So I put in 3 items, 3 flows ran. So if I look at the first one that ran, you'll see from the information that's in my flow, 1, 2, 3. I go look back at the other one, you'll see 4, 5, 6 here. And if I look at the very last one that ran, you'll see, just like we talked about before, you'll see values 7, 8, 9, right? Well, what if we don't want this flow to run all the time and an item is entered? Well, that's what we call a trigger condition. And that is basically maintained here in the settings of your initial event. So the event here in this case is when an item is created in SharePoint. So if I go to the settings, I'm going to say for a triggered condition, specify one or more expressions which must be true for the trigger to fire. I'm going to add a specific condition that says, in this case, only fire, only run when the letters A, B, C are part of that title column, right? If I hit done here and then save, it says saved at that point. We'll go back and then I'm going to add a couple more items again. I'm going to add, say, XYZ, YZ. We'll add another one for ABC. And then we'll add another one for Meno. Right? Save all 3 of those. I go back into my flow. Note how we had 4 additional runs before. Note how I now have 5. If I go in and look at that, you'll see the value at the bottom here is ABC. If I go back and look at the runs again, only that one appeared as a run. The other ones did not apply because they did not have ABC back in the title. So what we did here is we provided the ability to state within the settings of your flow specifically when this should start or kick off or not. And in this case, via this condition, say only with the letters ABC. If you guys are interested in talking about this topic or other topics within the Office 365 suite, reach out to your account teams and engage the MTC to create an engagement for you folks. We'll bring you on in and have a discussion of that nature. Thanks for joining us today.